second function question, and it's an exponential question. It says in this diagram, you're given this picture. H is the name of the function, and D and E are y and x-intercepts. So they tell us that, right, too. And h of x equals a times 2 to the x plus 1 plus q. And if you know your exponential equations, you know that this is the form of an exponential equation, and that this q here is this asymptote right here, y equals minus 8. That's why this is such a nice question. Write down the value of q. Well, q is minus 8, and that's all there is to it. Now they say this h passes through this point of 3 and 8, so it must be way up here, like 3 and 8 is some point way up here, so like that. Well, all you do is you take 3 and you put it in instead of x, and you take 8 and you put it in, substitute it instead of y, and then solve for a. You know that q is minus 8, and it looks like that. You put a 3 in for x and 8 in for y. Well, you add 8 to both sides, you get 16. 2 to the 4th power is 16, and your calculator will tell you that too. Well, 16 equals 16a, so a must be equal to 1. And you have to do the substitution and then show that you're solving for a to get all the marks. But even if you did mess this up, they tell you that a is equal to 1. And now you're supposed to calculate the y-intercept D and the x-intercept E. Well, to get a y-intercept, you just let x equal 0. So instead of 0, right there, you put in 0. So it's 2 to the 1 power, which is 2, minus 8. It's minus 6, so D must be 0 and minus 6. The x-intercept, you let y equal 0, and then you solve this equation. You add 8. 8 is 2 cubed, so x must be equal to 2. So 2 and 0 is your x-intercept. The last question asks about the range of the function. And the range is all the possible values for y. Well, these are the y values right here. Look at all the things that y can be. It can be 0, it can be positive up here, it can be negative, but it can't get to negative 8. That's the asymptote. It can't get there, and it can't get below it. So the range is just y is bigger than minus 8. And it's good to say any real number will work that's greater than or equal to minus 8. So you write y as an element of the real numbers. That's how to do it real nicely. And there you go. That's this question 2 done.